On this special occasion of International Women's Day, we are fortunate to hear from Fabienne Cosulich, the woman behind Cosulich Interiors Antiques.
Thank you, Karina.
Thank you, Fabienne. Fabienne, as you have started your career as a congress interpreter in Italy, please tell us, how did you end up in the design market and in New York?
Well, I believe that design has always been in my blood. Because my father was a designer and inventor, and not only we had a very, very close relationship, but growing up, he had his own studio at home, and I was doing my homework always in his studio, and I remember that we constantly shared a lot of ideas, conversations, choices about colors, and so I can say that I grew up with design, and then even when I was in languages, I translated a lot of his invention in several languages, so that helped me a lot to have a good knowledge about also technicalities behind design. And you asked me about New York. Well, that was the dream of my husband, and in fact I came to the design market really more on his own request to help him, and he founded a company in Arezzo. But we began to work together in England when he asked me to help, and which was really, I discovered it was anyway a passion for me, so it has not been difficult. And we came to New York because it was his dream, and we made this dream come true.
Fabienne, you and Franco really have such a beautiful story. And since you mentioned him, please also tell us, what is it like for you to be working together always? And how do you balance work life and family?
Well, a good question. I must say that we are lucky, because after 30 years we are still in love, and that helps a lot. But I believe that it's also because we are very different. Franco is the true antique dealer, so the one who is really attentive to the history of a piece, and he is very much hands-on, very knowledgeable about restoration, about woods, while I am more orientated towards mid-century design, maybe because I have lived that moment also with my father, and I lived in Milan in the 70s and 80s, so I know very well the design scene at that time. But also I am extremely creative, so I am, while Franco is hands-on, I think that I bring the artistic side, which is between the both of us a very good balance in the company. And well, of course, sometimes, no, many times we don't agree, but we take it as an excuse to make the company grow better and with more efficiency.
That's fascinating. Fabienne, you truly do have a remarkable collection. What is it that inspires you and gives you ideas for your choices?
Well, I follow my instinct, and I must say that I trust what everybody says around me, that I have an exquisite taste. I never told so myself, but I believe
you really do.
My entourage, and it seems that also when I put things together, it's like the object have a voice, and if they don't speak to me, then I let them go.
Fabienne, I would so much love to ask you many, many more questions. but since we don't have enough time, I will just ask you this last one. What one piece of advice would you give to other women?
Well, to always accept challenges and to accept them as a path full of surprises.
Nothing else to add. Thank you so much, Fabienne.
Thank you, Karina, and a happy Women's Day.
Same to you and same to all women.
Thank you.